Today we are at the Kingsbury Hotel to see more and do more with Essilor because they are powering up our Sri Lankan market with two brand new products. So if you want to brighten your future with great vision, stay tuned and find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we have in store for all of you an event that is both educational as well as exciting. Educational because we have two wonderful cutting-edge products that we are proud to showcase before you this evening, and therefore we are happy to provide you with information on just that. But in addition to all of the new information that you will be learning, ladies and gentlemen, this evening is also going to be exciting because we've also planned some interactive fun and quizzes, giving you an opportunity to walk home with some exciting prizes. So I do hope you will all be quite excited and anticipating of that. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty of ground to cover today, so I'm sure we can't wait to begin. Now, as we get started, it's also my pleasure to announce to all of you that our event this evening is going live via Zoom, and that's providing an opportunity for a larger audience to be a part of our proceedings here. Therefore, in addition to all of the esteemed invitees that we have right here in the hall, it's also my pleasure to warmly welcome all of our guests who are watching us online right now. We are happy to have your presence with us virtually. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to formally commence our proceedings. To get started, let's now have the official opening remarks. To do the honors of delivering the same, please join me now in inviting on stage the Sales and Marketing Head of Essilor Lanka. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Piumal De Souza.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Essilor Power event. I'm so happy to see many of you here after almost 2 years. We are here today to participate in an exciting opportunity for our business and our customers. We are very glad to have our team of Essilor Overseas to help us in this launch. Happy to welcome Mr. Sarjan Adolf, Head of PAL Business, and Radhika Francis, Business Head Sri Lanka. We will also be addressed by Mr. N.S. Raghavan, Country Manager, Essilor Group, South Asia, and Mr. Anish Kumar, Business Head, Essilor Brand, South Asia. I now leave you in able hands of Trishma. We promise an evening that is informative and exciting fun for all of us. And also, I would like to add the best wishes of Essilor Group to the newly inaugurated chairman of Essilor, Mr. Chana Pereira. I, on behalf of Essilor, wishing best of luck, and do hope to reinforce the relationship between Essilor and Essilor on the betterment of the field of optometry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree that delightful felicitations set the tone for a wonderful evening to follow. And I'm sure by now, all of you would have been very familiar with the words that are the theme for this evening, which is power up. You saw those words on your invitation, you saw those words as you walked in, and right here on stage it says power up. But what is power up all about? Well, it's now time for us to find out.
It's so lovely to have so many of you here. I believe it's been 2 years since we last met. And I would like to take this opportunity, I'm sure all of you know about Essilor, but just to take this opportunity to just take you through the company a little bit. There are things that a lot of you already know, and maybe there are things that you could learn about Essilor that you didn't already know. So Essilor is driven by the mission of improving lives by improving sight. That has been our endeavor for every action that we have taken all these years. Unfortunately, we are not able to move the slides, so I'm going to be saying next slide quite a bit. In fact, all the presenters are going to be saying next slide quite a bit. For us, everyone should have the right to good vision. Wherever the 7.4 billion inhabitants of this planet need vision correction and vision protection, we must be there. This is a message by Mr. Hubert Sanier, who is the chairman and CEO of Essilor. We have a very, very powerful mission. I think all of you that are sitting here today, improving the eyesight of somebody that cannot see is the most wonderful thing that we can do. And I had a conversation with somebody today morning who said that I am at the best place that I possibly can. I am here to change somebody's life. And I'm sure for a lot of you in your careers as ophthalmologists, as optometrists, as opticians, you have made a huge difference in somebody's life. You have helped a child see. You have probably made somebody aware that they couldn't see properly, and suddenly the world has changed for them forever. We have today 67,000 experts. A lot of you sitting here are part of this group of people. We are an innovative market leader and a market maker, thanks to our ability to anticipate consumer needs. And how do we do this? We develop and manufacture products, and a lot of new products. In fact, our newest innovation contribute to almost 30% of the Essilor sale. We grow the market where there's very little or no access today. So access seems to be one of the biggest challenges as far as eye care is concerned. We have what we call the 3 A's: access, affordability, and acceptance, right? So people who can afford who don't have access. Those who have access don't maybe want to wear the product, right? So we work with all the 3 A's. And we also help raise a lot of awareness on the importance of good vision. So maybe post this meeting, I will also tell you people about the various websites that we have, where we're trying to provide a lot more information that is Essilor agnostic. So it's not just Essilor, it's about good vision. So we have almost 170 years of experience as far as eye care is concerned. So I'm not going to read through all of that. I'm sure all of you know. But I think one of the most important things for you to know is that Essilor is actually owned by its employees. So almost 18% of Essilor is owned by us. So when I say us, I mean me, Radhika, Pumal, Shajan. We actually own part of this company, and we invest from the time that we start working with Essilor. Our goal is to build access and to build awareness. Thank you very much.
So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, to now get started with the next presentation, let's now welcome on stage Mr. Shajan Adolf. Let's put our hands together for him.
I'm really excited for many reasons, and one of the most important reasons is that after many months I'm back to Sri Lanka, and I love this place. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Second, I have, as mentioned by Raghavan and Anish, we have 2 great products. Now, these are not products, but these are essentials. Every presbyope should have this essential product. And I'm convinced, and I'm very sure that these products are going to change the way how you manage your presbyopes. So with your permission, let me get into the slides. I'm going to give you a brief idea about what is this product all about, what the technology behind it, and me and my team will meet you in due course of time. We'll take you through the detailed presentation over a period of time. So before I get into the presentation, the biggest advantage of me presenting this topic to you is that, apart from what she has mentioned, I'm a practitioner, I'm a lens consultant, I'm a technical person, and most importantly, I'm a presbyope. I'm the one who is wearing progressive lenses. I'm a consumer, I'm an end user. And trust me, you don't get this combination very often. So with that background, let me take you through the Essilor essential range of products. Can I go to the next slide? Well, we have heard much about presbyopia. I don't want to get into the definition of presbyopia. All of us are very familiar with presbyopia. But at times, the familiarity with the topic is also a burden for us. We don't try to explore further on this topic. We don't try to see from a different angle of what presbyopia is all about. We don't try to see mostly from the consumer part of it. A lot of things have changed. Mr. Raghavan has clearly gave you an example what is happening in the consumer's life space now. A lot of things have changed. Thanks to the COVID, people are getting adapted to new norms. So what is the relevance of introducing these 2 new products at this point of time? How is it going to be helpful for your practice is the biggest question. So when we try to understand presbyopia, you can see it across. There was a study published in the recent article. It is one of the major age-related challenges one can go through it. So among all the age-related challenges, presbyopia is the #1 cause or concern for an individual, and which pulls down his entire performance level. So today, if you ask me that, where the customers are going to pay more attention, it is going to be in the presbyopia segment. Now, having said that, are we looking at from different angles of presbyopia management? So let's see what are the options what we have now. Can we go to the next slide, please? Now, actually, you're all familiar with the various symptoms. They try to extend their arms, they try to increase the font size, they try to increase the brightness of the light, or they'll try everything from whatever is available from their side before they come to our clinic. So actually, if you ask me, the presbyopia starts much before they land up in our practice. They have done everything and they reached a point where they are not in a position to manage it anymore from their side. That's why they have come to us. And in this condition, most of them are not even aware what exactly is this all about. And for them, if you are telling them, sir, you're getting aged, ma'am, you're getting aged, it's a shock for them. And we know clearly there are a lot of telltale signs for us to pick whether this person is a presbyope or not. But the consumer awareness about the presbyopia is, at this point of time, very, very poor. And that's an opportunity for us to make people understand the relevance of progressive lenses or the modern solution for managing presbyopia.
So with me I have Piumal, who's head of sales and promotion. So Piumal, what is so special about the 2 new products that you have introduced to the Sri Lankan market?
Yeah, actually in Essilor portfolio we have top to the bottom and bottom to the top. So that this time we thought of, with the country situation and everything, we need to, give the best possible technology at an affordable and economical price to the market. So that's why we thought of introducing and launching one new product, which is addressing the 40 year and above. And so it gives an affordable price and with so many options. And the second product, actually it's technology that is the latest, which is available with colors, more fashionable accept, but it gives more protection to your eyes.
I mean, it's very exciting that there are like 8 different colors, if I'm correct?
7 different colors.
7, okay. And also about the brand, what is so special about it? Because I heard that they're #1 in prescribed lenses.
Actually, Essilor is the world's #1 in spectacle lenses, and the Essilor products are the most recommended by the eye care professionals in the world. And we are here in the business for last more than 700 years. And actually, Essilor was the first to introduce the first progressive lenses, that is in 1959. So we are with a very rich technological and product, as well as kind of educational background. We have so much of R&D centers. We have about 14 distribution centers around the world. And it's more into educational. Essilor is here for last 10 years. And we were mostly, educating the ground. We were doing the groundwork. So next couple of years, we will be coming to the general public. And there will be more products available in that.
Well, I wish you all the very best and thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you for the time. Okay.
So we have 4 new colors of transitions that have come. So you have the sapphire blue. We have an amethyst, which is a purple color. We have an amber brown, which is a very, very funky color. In fact, it's one of the fastest selling transitions color. And we have a nice emerald green.
With me, I have Radhika, the business head of Essilor Sri Lanka. So Radhika, why don't you tell us a bit about the brand?
So we've launched 2 new innovations today. One is Essilor Essentials, which is a mid-segment affordable progressive lenses, because we believe that there is definitely a place for a product like this in the Sri Lankan market. And the second one is what we call the Transition Signature Gen 8, which is an innovation again in a photochromic category, and it has the added benefit in coming in about 8 colors now.
And I heard that it's very affordable for the people.
Yes, so the Essentials range of progressive lenses is what we call as a mid-segment progressive. So it starts at around 12,000 rupees for the end consumer, which is great for the value that the product gives you.
And how was prepping for this event?
It's been quite challenging because the entire prep actually happened from India. And as you can see that there was a last minute glitch, but well, you know what? We have learned in the event so many years that you just go with the flow.
I mean, it was great. The event was great, and you look great with your new glasses and all that. And I wish you all the very best for the new products.
Thank you so much.
Well, with me, I have Mr. Shajan, who gave a very valuable presentation to everyone who didn't know about the brand. So why don't you tell us what about the new products that you have introduced to the current market?
So indeed, it's a good news for Sri Lankan market because we have two great products, the Essilor Essential Everyday and Essilor Essential Active. These two products come out with the best of technology. We have invested a lot in developing these two specific products, which is going to help the practitioners in Sri Lankan market to offer the finest visual performance to the consumers at affordable price. So it is going to be a groundbreaking experience for the consumers in Sri Lankan market to experience world-class products at affordable price.
And I also witnessed that even though during the presentation or throughout the event, the question arises why you have decided to come up with so many different colors of lenses. Could you tell us why?
Today, the world is so dynamic. People are looking for more and more options. And unlike the previous years, the good news is that people wanted to try out different things. The cosmetic part of the lenses cannot be ignored at all. End of the day, it is not spectacles, it is spectacular, I say. So how do you make the experience much more spectacular? By adding more value to the consumer. So we thought, why can't we have different colors for those who are looking for different frames and different lenses to suit that requirement. So it's a, what I call, it's our effort to help consumers to enjoy their life to the fullest.
Well, I think you did great there. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
My pleasure.
Well, right now I'm with Mr. Chanaka, who's the past chairman of Sri Lankan Optometric Association. So what do you think about the event that Essilor has put together?
So it's a great event. I would say Essilor has been in our market for a very long time, and we dealing with these products, and it helps us to enhance the performance of people by giving sight. And I would say they have come up with a lot of lens portfolios, and it's an amazing product. And they keep on doing R&D, research and development, and they always come up with the cutting-edge technology. And looking at, visual impairment people and to how to serve these people. It's a great product. And I always part with Essilor, and will be prescribing a lot of these products for our patients.
And what do you think about the theme for their event today, which is Power Up?
Power Up is a great idea, actually. Power Up. So it seems, any people, those who are even newcomers, and they basically will provide a power to uplift them. And they have come up with, as I said earlier, great range of products, and anybody can enhance their business.
Well, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.
What you just witnessed is the brand new launch of two different new products at Essilor Sri Lanka. They're the number one in prescribed lenses, and if you want to have a bright future with correct lenses, you should definitely visit them. Thank you so much for watching. This is Hi Events, and I'm your host, Satma Nugera.